Hello everybody, today we all are going to talk about the application of microorganisms.
Today we are discuss types of microorganisms. Uh, what is called microorganisms? Microorganisms are unicellular or multicellular organisms which cannot be seen in naked eye, called microorganisms. Microorganisms live in our environment as well as in our body. Microorganisms have ability to adapt different environment conditions. Second, we are discuss categories of microorganisms. Our first category is bacteria. Bacteria characteristics unicellular and microscopic, different body shapes, widely spread in every type of environment, such as Earth. Examples: Lactobacillus bulgaricus, Bacillus anthrax, uh, Acetobacter anti Vibrio cholera. Our second category, fungi. Fungi example, Mica Saccharomonas. Fungi are unicellular or multicellular. Reproductive organs of some fungi can be seen within naked eye. Thrive on moisture surfaces. Our third category, protozoa. Examples: amoeba, paramecium, eubina. Characteristics: unicellular and microscopic, live in aquatic, use structures such as cilia, fibula and flagella for locomotion. Our category, algae. Examples: Chlamydomonas, Spirogyria, diatoms. Characteristics: unicellular and microscopic, filamentous body form, possess chlorophyll pigment. Our last category was viruses. Examples: HIV, COVID-19, Ebola. Characteristic: electron microscopic, display both living and non-living characteristics, multiply only inside the living cells, no cellular organization. They do not show the living characteristics such as representation and growth. Thank you for watching.
Hi, today I am going to talk about the effects of microorganisms. Under that, I am going to talk about the beneficial effects of microorganisms. Application of microorganisms in agriculture. First one, gene technology. Second one, nitrogen fixation. Third one, producing compost. And fourth one, biopesticides. First one, gene technology. In agriculture, crop harvest is enriched by producing crop with high nutrition and taste with the aid of microorganisms. Further, biopesticides are also developed by microorganisms. Second one, nitrogen fixation. Plants have limited ability to absorb nitrogen, but the rhizobacter, a type of bacteria, has ability to absorb nitrogen directly. This process known as nitrogen fixation. Third one, producing compost. Compost is prepared by rapid decomposition of organic matter by microorganisms. The organic matter in compost are often decomposed by fungi and bacteria. Fourth one, biopesticides. Some of the microorganisms can use as a biopesticide to control insect pests that cause damage. Next, I am going to talk about the application of microorganisms in medicine. First one, producing antibiotics. Second one, producing vaccines. And third one, producing antitoxins. First one, producing antibiotics. Chemicals produced in the body of microbe to control or sabotage another microorganism is known as antibiotics. Fungi and bacteria are used to produce antibiotics. Antibiotics can kill the bacteria and fungi, but they cannot fight against the infection caused by virus. Okay, now I am going to stop my presentation. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.
Good morning all of you. Now I am presenting my presentation, beneficial effects of microorganisms. Producing vaccine. And there are 4 stages of producing vaccine. Vaccine made from weakened microbes, polio, tuberculosis, measles. Vaccine made from killed microbes, cholera, influenza, typhoid. Vaccine made from toxin of microbes, tetanus and diphtheria. Vaccine made from body parts, microbes using genetic engineering. Example, hepatitis B. Alexander Fleming. It was produced using the Penicillium notatum. Producing antitoxin. Biochemical substances produced by pathogenic bacteria which harm to host activities are called the toxin antitoxin. Example, tetanus vaccine. The picture of the tetanus vaccine. Application of microorganisms in industries. Using microorganisms in industrial activities for economic benefits are called the industrial microbiology. Microorganisms are commonly used in large-scale and small-scale industries. Producing dairy production, bioproduction, metal extraction, and bakery industry. Producing the dairy production. Producing the biogas. A mixture containing organic matter such as straw, cow dung, and water is used to produce the biogas. Methanococcus react with organic surface and produce biogas. Metal extraction. The most simple and effective technology used to metal extraction from low-grade ores is called the metal extraction. Uranium and copper are such two metals that react by bioleaching. A picture of the bioleaching. Thank you for watching.
Hi everybody, let's see how microorganisms are used in milk-based products. Yogurt is such a product. This is how yogurt is produced. You will need pure cow's milk, yogurt sample for culture, sugar, gelatin, a pan to boil milk, some plastic cups and a thermometer. First, heat cow's milk for 15 to 13 minutes in a temperature between 88 Celsius to 95 Celsius. Then remove the cream and add culture yogurt sample to the milk in a small amount in 60 Celsius temperature and mix well. Next, put the mixture into the plastic cups and keep the mixture for 6 to 7 hours in the temperature between 40 Celsius to 45 Celsius. Finally, cover the cups and keep in the refrigerator under 4 Celsius. When boiling, unfavorable bacteria in milk get destroyed. Lactobacillus and Streptococcus are used as culture in producing yogurt. Now let's see products based on plant fibers. Plant fibers are used for various products and these fibers are separated by using bacteria. Coconut, hemp, palmyra and agave plants are used to get fiber. The compound pectate which is among the fiber keep them bound together. The pectinase enzyme which is produced by the relevant bacteria helps to separate these fibers by digesting pectate. Application of microorganisms in environmental conservation. Microorganisms are commonly used for environmental conservation. The technology used to remove environmental pollutants using microorganisms is known as bioremediation. Next, instances where bioremediation is applied. Microbes are used to decompose the organic waste matters in polluted water. Pseudomonas, a kind of bacteria which is released on the ocean water for the decomposition of oil layer on the ocean. An enzyme released by these microorganisms decomposes the hydrocarbon in oil. Heavy metals such as chromium, lead, and mercury are released to the environment from different industries. This polluted water is sent through a tower which contains bacteria to remove the toxic heavy metals from water. Uh, Bioremediation is used to producing biodegradable plastic also. Finally, we talk about features of microorganisms which cost for their economical importance. Their biological process occur very rapidly as their growth rate of metabolic rate is high. Various strains, varieties of microbes exist that are capable of acting and multiplying on various substances. Since microorganisms process simple genes, microbes are often used for genetic engineering. Hence, microbes are often used in from modern genetic engineering. The majority of microorganisms can be obtained at very low rates or free of charge for the environment to use in industries. Through large energy is requirement for other industries. A small amount of energy is required for industries using microorganisms. Though most of the industries cause heavy environment pollution and serious environmental deterioration, the industries with microbes cause minimal environmental damages. Thank you for watching my presentation and have a nice day.
Hi, did you remember me? If you watch my another videos, you can remember me. I'm Sir Lakshan, grade 9F from the International School. I'm the fifth person of this presentation. You will saw my friends presentings by Budidu, Disanda, Keshan and Satira. Don't worry about my editings because I'm not good at editings. Okay. Let's move to the video.
5 minutes later.
Okay, the first I'll introduce my part basically. My main topic is the diseases caused by microorganisms. There are 3 reasons for causing a disease to a person. How did I mean? For example, the person mean a man or a woman. Not a Superman. I mean a man. The plant, the animal is the, dogs, cows, etc. And not me, animal. Someone use these animals to address someone, person. I joke, okay. Pathogen, vector and a host. If there is not one or two parts of these, that means if there is not a pathogen or vector or a host, there is not spreading of a disease. Okay, what is mean by the pathogen?
2 hours later.
Pathogen is microorganisms that are potential to cause a disease. That means if there is not a pathogen, there is not a spreading of disease. The next one is the vector. Vector means the animal that transport the pathogen into a person from to another person. For example, mosquito, housefly, etc. Aedes mosquito is the animal that transport the dengue virus from a person to another person. The third one is the host. Host is an organism. That organism provides its body inside or outside of the growth of pathogen is as a substrate. Okay, I hope you get an idea about pathogen, vector and host. Move to my subtopic, diseases caused by microorganisms to human. There are 4 microorganisms or pathogens that spread diseases. First one is the virus. Virus causes 3 diseases mainly to us: cold, dengue and AIDS. There are 3 methods of spreading these diseases. Cold is spreading by air, dengue is spreading by mosquito, and AIDS by blood transfusion from a person to another person. There are 3 ways that pathogen enters into our body. There are cold is by through respiratory system. Air is associated with our nose. Infected air enters from our nose and that enter into our respiratory system. Second disease is we discussed before is dengue. The mosquito is bite our skin and it enter the dengue virus to our blood. Okay, that is the way. Third one is AIDS. That is a disease come to our country and other countries by Africa. Okay, the way that HIV virus is entered to our body is the blood transfusion to our body by to another body, and I can't spell that word. You can get the meaning of that word. The second type of the pathogen is bacteria. So there is 2 diseases caused by bacteria. There are tuberculosis and typhoid. Here is the method of spreading tuberculosis and polluted food and vectors such as housefly are the methods of the typhoid. The enter into the body, our body, way is same to the cold and means through respiratory system. And the typhoid way is we not discussed before. That is the digestive system. For an example, when the houseflies land on the food, that is mean the sometimes the houseflies lays eggs on the foods. Then the food is become unclean. After we eat those foods, we infect that disease. The third is the microorganism protozoa. There are 3 diseases caused by this pathogen. They are malaria. Someone spell disease like malaria. The second is amoebitic, and the third is leishmaniasis. Leishmaniasis is the worst diseases, I think. What is very disgusting? Malaria is the method of disease spreading, same to what dengue. Did you remember that?
I am the one, the way your son don't need a
Amoebitic is by food and water. Leishmaniasis by sandfly. Then the malaria, that is the same way of enter into the body is same to the dengue. That means mosquito bite. And the amoebitic is also same to the typhoid way. Enter to the body through digestive system. The last one is the leishmaniasis. You can confirm that is one of disgusting and the worst disease after I told the way of it. That is through open wounds. When there is an uncleaned open wound, the sandflies land on it and sometimes they lay eggs on it and infect that disgusting and the worst disease.
Oh my god! Wow!
Let's move the last microbe. That is the fungi. Huh? Can fungi infect a disease? But how? We ate mushrooms. Mushrooms also made from fungi.
It's terrible. Yeah.
But yes, some fungi infect diseases also. That means we are not ate infected fungi. There are two types of diseases, pityriasis and rashes. There are same methods and ways to these two diseases. Method is contacting from infected person or wearing clothes of infected person. That is the way is the through skin. Let's go to the second subtopic. Lastly, we talk about the microorganism infected diseases to human. Now we are talk about the diseases caused by microorganisms to plant. There is only 3 diseases we talk about. The first one is the powdery mildew disease. That is caused by fungus, and they are appearing whiting and grey color powders that are in fruits, leaves, and stem as symptoms. If these types of symptoms in your plant, that means your plant also cause this disease. This disease is caused for the every part of the plant. And the second disease is the late blight. This disease is commonly affected to potato tree, and there is brown color spots on leaves, and later leaves turn into black. Then the whole tree get damage of this fungus disease. Wilting is the third disease. There is a tissue we spell as a xylem tissue. That tissue is damaged by this fungi and bacterium infecting disease. After few times, the whole plant get withered and due to poor supply of water. The small subtopic about microorganisms. The food spoilage caused by microbes. The growing of microbes on food and that food get unfavorable for consumption is known as food spoilage. For examples, fruits, breads, vegetables and milk can be given for foods that are spoiled. Okay, this is the last topic of my part.
Another one.
Biological weapons. Can we use microbes as military weapons?
Oh no.
Can we?
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Oh no.
Yes, can. The toxin produced by microbes are used to military purposes is known as biological weapons. Okay, my part, that is the last part. My part is over. Hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon, and can we pass 500 likes? Stay safe and protect from COVID-19 and see you in another video. Bye.